Hi, welcome to Banking Stories number 12. Secrecy is a basic rule and a very important one in banking. This lady was an important customer of this bank. She had a current account with some fixed deposits too. She and her husband were of two religions in their beliefs. They were leading a fairly comfortable life. At the beginning of their marriage life, they had no issues with regard to the religion, but subsequently there were a few, not known much to outsiders. An outside organization reached the husband and worsened the situation by almost prohibiting the wife through husband to observe her religion independently. One day, the bank received a check of this lady for a considerable amount, but the account had no sufficient funds, though she had some fixed deposits and savings in her other accounts. The relevant bank officer telephoned the customer to inform about the check and that there was no sufficient funds in the particular account, though the lady had sufficient funds in other accounts. The telephone was answered by the husband and he inquired about the payee, the amount and some other details of the check. The check was in favor of a religious organization where the lady was appreciating. The banker informed details to the husband. Though the husband didn't know much details of the check, he pretended that he had known about it and his wife wanted to return the check due to some fair reasons. The husband instructed the bank to return the check for the time being, stating that the account holder was not available at that time for any confirmation. The husband started a big fuss about the incident subsequently, and they argued vehemently about same with some physical blows too. They separated themselves and went up to the courts of law for a divorce. The lady, who was respected by many in the society, had a very uncomfortable situation. The two children they both had to suffer the loss of the full quantum of parental care. The family bond was shattered. The lady filed a legal case against the bank for divulging her information to a third party, and the bank had to suffer a big loss, financially as well as reputationally. The relevant banker's employment progress was ruined. There are lessons in this story. Do not divulge information to a third party except when required to do so by a court of law or by the person to whom such matter relates, or in the performance of duties of the director, manager, officer or the other person, or in order to comply with any of the provisions of the relevant act or any other written law. Bankers promise in writing and sign a document in this regard as oath of secrecy when they assume duties. As customers, without written authority of the relevant account holders, never request information even about your spouse's banking relationship. Bankers have a right to refuse it by law itself. Never force them.